Guys, let's rock and roll. If you're enjoying this on Reddit or YouTube, if you can give it a thumbs up and upvote, that would be awesome. Yeah, let's get a few people out here. I got about 40 minutes in me today. It's a big day for my son. It's his birthday. So, yeah. Alrighty. Anybody know? Oops, let me try that one more time. Anybody know the warm-up question? Here we go. Which rock diva was the first woman to have her signature engraved on a special edition Ipod? You got to kind of big brain this. Who would that rock diva be? The Ipod was back quite a few years. And yeah, who can guess? Got 7 on our pen, 4 on YouTube, and Seattle saying he has no idea. Just guess popular female singers in the 2000s. You might have a guess. Anybody know? Or the 90s. That's right, Tony. Anybody know which rock diva was the first woman to have her signature engraved on a special edition Ipod? That is the question at hand. Not Beyonce. That's a bit too late. This was earlier than that. Beyonce was Rihanna. Mr. Monster, nice to see you. Give me a big brain. It wasn't Rihanna. Again, that's a bit too early, or a bit. It was a bit earlier than that. She was more famous in the 80s and 90s. Yeah, my generation. Here we go. 2 upvotes, 1 downvote on Reddit RPAG. Guys, if you're enjoying it, give it an upvote. Mr. Monster gets it right with Madonna. Madonna. Here we go. Next question. What horse whose story has been told in several motion pictures was the Daily Racing Form's Horse of the Year in 1938? Oh, yeah. I got it wrong. I think I picked a later year. What horse? Secretariat. Tony guessing Secretariat. That was my guess. Not Black Beauty. Nice to meet you, Arando. Give me a big brain emoji if you're chiming in. Not Mr. Ed, Matt Foose. It was Seabiscuit. Seabiscuit. Mr. Monster having the right answer in Seabiscuit. All right. Next question. Which country helped Italian investors support Columbus expedition? Which country helped Italian investors support Columbus's expedition to the Americas after Portugal had turned him down? Oh, there we go. Some people are already having the answer. Yes, that's the advantage of being on YouTube. Is sometimes you can get the questions a bit quicker and answer a bit quicker. Yes, Spain is the answer. Spain. Let me just check one thing. Yeah, we're all good to go. Yes, it was Spain. So what's that? S-R-S-I-N, Sursen, and Tony in Seattle all get it right. Cultural, no need to be sad. Here we go. If you're enjoying it, give it an upvote, guys. It always helps me out. And yeah, let's keep the show on the road. Next question. What horror movie hears Jack Nicholson announce, "Here's Johnny"? I might have asked this recently. I'm not sure. What horror movie hears Jack Nicholson announce, "Here's Johnny"? There we go. Gumbo Joe and Arando getting it right, as well as RT Sasser, Tony, Mr. Monster, Seattle, all getting it right with The Shining. Yes, The Shining. What did Mickey Mouse first wear on his hands in the 1929 movie The Opry House? The Opry House. That's a little bit obvious. CT Rock chiming in with the big brain. So did RT Sasser. Good to see you guys. Yeah, if you're new here, People chime in with a big brain, and that's how we get started. Yeah, Atomic, if you want to hi, give me a big brain emoji. Yes, gloves. Mickey Mouse first wore gloves in 1929. Alrighty. What limestone rock is dubbed the northern pillar of Hercules? What limestone rock is dubbed the northern pillar of Hercules? Anybody know? What limestone rock is dubbed the northern pillar of Hercules? It's an actual place, not a rock. That's had me confused as well. Tony, with the right answer, it is in fact the Rock of Gibraltar. No, not a pet rock. The Rock of Gibraltar. Tony, with the right answer. Good job. What period saw the first dinosaurs? What period saw the first dinosaurs? Yeah, we got a mix of hard and easy questions. I kind of try and mix it up. Here we go. What period saw the first dinosaurs? Anybody know? So quite a few people guessing Jurassic. Everybody thinking it's Jurassic. Anybody else? Anybody have what period saw the first dinosaurs? And Triassic. Well, RT Sasser, first, hey, Denjoga, is Cretaceous period, not the Jurassic period, but rather the Cretaceous period. So good job, RT Sasser. All righty. What term for territorial and authoritarian surfers first appeared in the 1980s? What term for territorial and authoritarian surfers first appeared in the 1980s? What are those surfers called? Denjoga coming up with the right answer. Anybody else? Yeah, no. Anybody on RPAN, Reddit? Are we still alive? If not, that's fine too. Yeah, we're still live. Here we go. What for territory and authoritarian surfers first appeared in the 1980s. There we go. Denjoga gets it right with surf Nazis. Surf Nazis. Good job. Alrighty. Next question. Who topped the FBI's list of most wanted terrorists in October 2001? And probably topped it for the next several years. Oh yeah, it's true. The NAZI may not be something that you're allowed to even put on Reddit. So that is correct. Thank you for reminding me. Certain words are filtered out, and that was probably one of them. Tony, RT Sasser, Seattle, Yoga, and Rando, all guessing it right. It, in fact, was Osama bin Laden. And Osama bin Laden. All right. What is the Pink Panther, or what is the Pink Panther? Okay, what is the Pink Panther in the Peter Sellers movies with that name? What is the Pink Panther? Oh, I did not know this. Yes, good old Bin Laden. What is the Pink Panther in the Peter Sellers movies with that name? I did not know that. But Denjoga, Mr. Monster, getting it right. No, he wasn't a thief or a detective. The Pink Panther was in fact Denjoga, Mr. Monster, RT Sasser, was a diamond. A diamond. The Pink Panther referred to a diamond. Alrighty, guys, if you are on RPAN or Reddit, if you go to generoustrivia.com, it'll take you to YouTube. It's a better platform. Yeah, you get the questions much quicker. There's less lag. It's better. Go over there. What name is given to the carved piece of wood that lifts the strings of a violin body? Oh, interesting. I don't know that. I'm not that good in musical questions. What's the name? Oh, I think I might know actually. I might have big brained it. What's the name of the carved piece of wood that lifts the strings of a violin from the body? I big brain that. I got that. Big deal. So you knew a question, Mike. Den Joga, Tony, and Artie Sasser, as well as Coffee Buzzin' joining me, and Gumbo, all getting it right with bridge. So does Sir Sin. I'm just gonna call you Sir Slin. I don't know. What do I call you, Sir Slin? 6638. Give me a name for you. Alrighty. Yes, it was the bridge. The bridge. I big brain that. I figured it out. Alrighty. What is the only Southeast Asian country ever ruled by an emperor power? A European power, sorry. What is the only Southeast Asian country ever ruled by a European power? I don't know how I misread that, but not Japan, not Singapore, not Korea, and not Hong Kong. What is the only Southeast Asian, a lot of those I don't think are considered Southeast Asian, country ever ruled by a European power? Not Tibet, not Vietnam. That is Southeast Asia. No, it's not Vietnam. Anybody know? There we go. Coffee buzzing, giving us the answer in Thailand. Thailand. Alrighty. Guys, hope you're enjoying. Yeah, if you want to join us at YouTube, go to generoustrivia.com and it'll take you right there. It was Thailand. Alrighty. What was Roland Hill the first to put on the back of a postage stamp? What was Roland Hill the first to put on the back of a postage stamp? Dinjoga, I will not comment on the geopoliticalness of Southeast Asia. I just read the questions, and yeah, that was the answer. So there we go. There we go. Gumbo, CT Rock, as well as Tony Jacoby, RT Sasser, Dinjoga, all are correct in adhesive or glue. Yes, glue. What's the sport in The Hustler? What's the sport in The Hustler? Eh? Who knows? What's the sport in The Hustler? No ZZ Gaming. It was not, in fact, a wrestling, but pool. Pool. Yes. CT Rock. Who was the first? Tony. Everybody seems to know. It was pool or billiards. Yes, that is correct. Which fashionable street in Paris boasts the site where the guillotine stood? Oh, not the place I thought. What fashionable street in Paris boasts the site where the guillotine stood? Not basketball. It was, in fact, pool or billiards. Denjoga not calling billiards pool. I guess it's not an Olympic event right now, but maybe it could be. All right. What fashionable street in Paris boasts the site where the guillotine stood? Champs-Élysées was what I guessed, and it's not correct. Here we go. What fashionable street in Paris boasts the site where the guillotine stood? Apparently, I didn't say that right. No, it's not God, not Champs-Élysées, not Pièce de Résistance, not Bastille. Not. Oh, it's Paris. What fashionable street? Anybody know? Because I don't think you can this. You either know it or not. No, now we're guessing other countries. Belgium and Democracy seat. No. Here we go. Last time, somebody knows the French fries. What fashionable street in Paris boasts the site where the guillotine stood? Rue de Guillotine is not quite, is the clue, but I don't know. Okay. Place, I don't think actually fashionable. It's probably just where a lot of fashion store. Place de la Concorde. Place de la Concorde is the answer. Nobody got it, but that's fine. What Celine Dion funeral favorite has a love theme from Titanic after its title? I didn't. There we go. Place de la Concorde. There we go. What Celine Dion funeral favorite has the song? So they call it the love theme from Titanic, but what's the actual name of it? And apparently it is used in funerals. There we go. Then Joga, coffee buzzing, and Tony is My Heart Will Go On. My Heart Will Go On is the correct song. Next question. What musical is based on the play Pygmalion? Pygmalion? Yeah, I think so. Which musical is based on the play Pygmalion? Yes, My Heart Will Go On. F Skiing King, as well as Event Fabulous. Got it right as well. What musical is based on the play Pygmalion? There we go. Denjoga and Tony getting it right with My Fair Lady. Not a bad man. Alrighty. Next question. What country I've asked that before. What word describes valleys shaped by glaciers and partly filled by the sea? It's in more than Denmark. I'm not sure why they're saying that, but what word describes Danish coastal valleys shaped by glaciers and partially filled by the sea? My clue is it's not completely Danish. I'm not sure why that distinction. RT Sasser, Denjoga, Tony, all getting it right. With and then Cheap Ease, 9053 coffin buzzing. I don't know, but the video is getting choppy. I'm seeing it quite all right, so I'm not sure what the issue is. But fjords. The video is choppy. I apologize, but the answer is fjords. I'm not sure what the issue is, guys. It looks a little bit okay on my end, but I'm never quite sure. Sorry about that. All right. Hopefully you guys can hear me. You don't need to see my pretty face all the time. Here we go. What four-letter word is used to describe a form of precipitation? Oh, my word. Why can't he see your answers? I'm not sure. I do see quite a few Reddit answers, but I'm not seeing maybe all of them. What four-letter word describes a form of precipitation? I'm using a mix of Reddit as well as YouTube, guys, so that's maybe why the issue is. There we go. Rain is all correct, and snow is also a form of precipitation. That's not mentioned. I don't know why. Yeah, it's checking YouTube. I do a bit of a mix, but yeah, YouTube's a bit to the right, and then I go down to Reddit. So yes, you are getting that right. So hail, there's another one. Let's list all the four-letter words of precipitation. That was not the best question. All right. What sport was played by the Mighty Pigs who were coached by Chief Wiggum on The Simpsons? Many right answers. Terrible question. You got that right, then, Joga. Rain, snow, hail, whatever, you name it. They're all right. What sport was played by the Mighty Pigs who were coached by Chief Wiggum on The Simpsons? Baseball, soccer, and football. Am I missing something? I kind of guessed this. I big brained this, but what sport was played by the Mighty Pigs? The Mighty Pigs, who were coached by Chief Wiggum on The Simpsons. Yeah, lots of different answers, but I only see one right one. It wasn't baseball, football, soccer. It was the Mighty Pigs played. I assume it's a spoof on the Mighty Ducks, and it was hockey. It was hockey that's played on ice, the ice hockey sport. That's what it said on the clue, ice hockey. Better known as hockey. Here's a good question. What is the best known invention of Peace Prize founder Alfred Nobel? Hockey. There we go. Colonel Mays gets it right as well. Hockey. Yes, the Mighty Pigs. What is the best known invention of Peace Prize founder Alfred Nobel? Go Leafs, go. There we go. Mulligan chiming in with a big brain. There we go. What is the best known invention of Peace Prize founder Alfred Nobel? It is, in fact, R.T. Sasser and Tony Jacoby getting it right with dynamite. There we go. I don't know. TNT might have been another name for it at that time. I'm not sure. Scone 42 chiming in. Guys, if you're enjoying this on Reddit and want a bit better experience, go to generoustrivia.com. Is it still choppy on YouTube, guys? Let me know. Who was Pope immediately prior to Pope John Paul II? A little better. Anybody know who was Pope immediately prior to Pope John Paul II? Yes, Rogue Leader 1. It was dynamite. Peace Prize explosives. Exactly. There is a bit of irony there for I enjoy my frustration on our bed. Yes, Pope John Paul I. There we go. Azizi Gaming, Coffee Buzzin'. Yeah, I didn't see. It was before Pope John Paul II, not after. Alrighty. There we go. Let's keep going. Got about another 15 minutes in me. All right. What comedy series theme tune was Liberty Bell by John Philip Sousa? Oh, this goes back a bit. What comedy series theme tune was Liberty Bell by John Philip Sousa? Well, ZZ Gaming and guessing Impractical Jokers, it may be, but it is in fact Dingy getting it right with Monty Python's Flying Circus. Monty Python's Flying Circus. Alrighty. What is replaced in the hand of William Shakespeare's What is replaced in the hand of William Shakespeare's graveside memorial bust every year on the anniversary of his claimed birth? Oh, interesting. Thank you for the helpful Rogue Leader 1. There we go, Hefty Revenue. Cheering me on. Thank you, Hefty Revenue. Placed in the hand of William Shakespeare's graveside memorials bust each year on the anniversary of his claimed birth. Anybody know? ZZ Gaming. It is, it's not flowers. It's not a ring, but yeah, ZZ or ZZ Gaming gets it right with a quill, a pen. There we go. Come on, SRSLN, give me your name. How do I pronounce it? Sirloin? I'm going to call you Sirloin unless you give me a better one. Yes, a pen, or a quill is correct. No, it wasn't a flower. It was a pen. All right. What does SS Sir Salon? Sir Salon. There we go. Sir Salon. What does SST stand for when referring to the Concorde? SST. SST. I don't know. What does SST stand for when referring to the Concorde? There we go. Somebody knows it. I did not. What does SST refer to when it refers to the Concorde? There we go. We've got Den Joga and Tony Jacoby. Oh, sorry, Tony. Sorry, Tony. I try and keep it to first name only, but sometimes I get caught up with trying to say the whole name. Supersonic transport. Scone 42 also gets it. No, supersonic transport. SST. No more supersonic transport currently. What brewery convinced Irish bartenders to wear green contact lenses, advertising pints of stout on St. Patrick's Day in 2002? Anybody know what brewery convinced Irish bartenders to wear green contact lenses, advertising pints of stout on St. Patrick's Day in 2002? Tony, Denjoga, ZZ Gaming, Gumbo, and Sir Salon getting it right, as well as, what's that? Lil Yuksek. Oh my, I'm not sure. Little Yuksek, I'm going to call you. Getting it right with Guinness. Little Yusuk. Yusukel, little Y. I'm going to call you Little Y. All right. What's the original? No. What was completed in 1825 to connect the Hudson River with Lake Erie? What? Okay, Guinness. Somebody agrees. Never. What was completed in 1825 to connect the Hudson River with Lake Erie? I wouldn't know, Denjoga. I don't drink. Maybe it was the green contact lenses that convinced them. Here we go. What was completed in 1825 to connect the Hudson River with Lake Erie? Guys, if you haven't done it so far, a thumbs up always helps the broadcast, whether you're on YouTube or Reddit. That would be awesome. Go to r/generous trivia on Reddit and sign up there. Become a free member and subscribe to YouTube if you haven't done it thus far. Please subscribe. I appreciate it. There we go. A canal, a dam, a bridge. Yes. Denjoga, Rogue Leader 1. I think that was it. Got it right with the Erie Canal. Yes, the Erie Canal was created at that time. Alrighty. Who became a major solo star after performing with Andrew Ridgeley? Andrew Ridgeley. Huh, I did not know this. Who became a major solo star after performing with Andrew Ridgeley? Anybody have an answer there on RPAN or YouTube? We got 6 on YouTube and 17 on RPAN. If you're hesitant, Joe, my Hefty, it seems so. It helps out the channel. We get monetized that much quicker. I'm giving away more money when that happens. So it is, in fact, not Rick Astley, not Frank Cooley, Alioth chiming in. It is, in fact, George Michael, which Tony and Denjoga to ask that I actually know. Colonel Mays. Sorry. It was George Michael was the answer. George Michael. Here we go, Colin Mays. All right. What popular winter recreation vehicle evolved from logging equipment? Come on, Colonel Mays, you got to know what popular winter recreational vehicle evolved from logging equipment? No, it wasn't Snoop Dogg. Yes, it was George Michael from Wham. That is, I guess, when they collaborated. Anybody know? Colonel Mays, come on, we're rooting for you. What popular winter recreational vehicle evolved from logging equipment? There we go, Colonel Mays. You nailed it. Snowmobile, Little Y, Sir Sirloin, and Tony, Alioth, and Denjoga all came up with the right with snowmobile. No, not the snow jet ski. Alrighty. Which exiled Middle Eastern leader returned home in 2007 only to be assassinated 2 months later? Interesting. Not water skis. Colonel Mays nailing the last question. Which exiled Middle Eastern leader returned home in 2007 only to be assassinated 2 months later? I don't know if this is a bit of a stretch for calling it Middle East, actually. I'm not entirely convinced that this would be considered a Middle Eastern country, to be honest. Not Gaddafi, not Saddam Hussein. I don't think Gaddafi or Saddam Hussein ever left their country, but this leader did. There we go. Benazir Bhutto Alioth, getting it correct. Benazir Bhutto from Pakistan. Is Pakistan considered Middle Eastern? I don't know. I wouldn't suggest it would be, but what do I know? Hey, what do I know? What is the most common form of chain and multiple sprocket gear system used on bicycle? What is the most common form of chain and multiple sprocket gear system used on a bicycle? Oh, okay. I didn't know. I know this word, but I didn't know that was the name of the system. Yeah, Azizi Gang. Is it even South Asian? I think it's just Asian. It's kind of No, you know what? Pakistan, I would call Central Asian, but maybe South Asian. I don't know. What do I know? It's more Eastern Middle. No, it's not a Little Asian. It's not clutch. What's the most common form of chain and multiple sprocket gear system used on bicycles? It's not called a clutch. A 10-speed, yeah, Tony, that's more my kind of answer. But then Joga gets the right answer. It's called a derailleur, which I know is the mechanism, but that's also the system. It's called a derailleur system. So there we go. Today we learned. What did President Lyndon Johnson do to his beagle dog that caused a flap? Oh, advanced braking system. No. Here we go. What did President Lyndon Johnson do to his beagle that caused a flap? Yes, Sir Salon. It's true. Denjoga seems to know this stuff, including this last question. No, he didn't kill him. That would be kind of bad. But anybody else have an answer? What did President Lyndon Johnson do to his beagle dog that caused a flap? No, he didn't neuter him or spank him. I thought kicked him, not like hard, but kind of maybe got him going in the right direction type of kick, but which obviously wouldn't be nice and would cause a flap. But Denjoga comes out. He held him up by his ears. He held him up by his ears. That is, I can see that not being considered too kindly. What does a dirty Turk? Oh, what does a Turk know as a hammam? Such a silly clue-giving question. What does a Turk know as a hammam? Yes, ouch. Sorry for no, I didn't cut his ear, just held him by his ears. But anyway, what does a Turk know as a hammam? And I'll confess, I lived in Turkey for 2.5 years. I never went to one. I don't know. I don't know why I was so a little bit nervous about the idea. It's weird. I should have gone. I'll also go one day, but 2.5 years, never went to a hammam. Yes, a Turkish bath. I think bathhouse. Yeah, you guys all have. It's the name of a Turkish bath. So I will go one day. I just didn't go when I lived there for 2.5 years. It's kind of one of those things. It's always there, so you think, "Oh, one day I'll do it," and I left, and never did. Um, there we go. What is the 5-letter name for a young dog? I think of this as the word a young dog says. But anyway, what is the 5-letter name for a young dog? Let's see if people know this. It's a bit of an onomatopoeia, if you ask me. It sounds like, no, it's not puppy. Puppy would make sense. It's not puppy. It's the sound. I feel like it's a sound that a young dog would make versus the name of it. But I didn't write these questions. I just read them. Guys, we're going to go into the final 5 here. It's not puppy. It's not growl. It's not barfo, though that probably is a sound that many do make. Anybody know? What is the 5-letter word that means a young dog, but also is the sound of, there we go, coffee buzzing finally gets it right with whelp. Anybody ever heard of whelp as the name of a dog? I always think of that as kind of a dog that's been hurt or something gives a whelp. But okay, I don't know everything, clearly. Alrighty, we are in the final 5, guys. I only got 45 minutes, got things to do, party to plan and go to and all the rest of it. So here we go. What Japanese sport, not for the lean, dates back to the 17th century? The hints that Trivia Pursuit gets. That's a process of birthing. Oh, whelp, is it? Oh, interesting. What Japanese sport, not for the lean, dates back to the 17th century? Yeah, WHELP, a whelp. No, it's WHELP, whelp. Yes. What century sport, not for the lean, dates back to the 17th century? There we go. Tony, ZZ, Denjoga, Seattle, all guessing it right with, and Gumbo Joe guessing it right with sumo. It is, in fact, sumo. Guys, I hope you're enjoying. We're in the final 4 now. Here we go. Who was the 32nd president of the United States? There's the question. Do you guys know who was the 32nd president of the United States? Yeah, I know. Agree, Denjoga. I don't write the questions. No, that's not. Who was the 32nd president of the United States? Help. Taft? I don't know. George Bush Sr., Eisenhower, Tony Jacoby, and knows his presidents, knows his numbers. It was a few other. Roosevelt's always a bit of a 2-for-1 answer. It was FDR, Franklin D. Roosevelt. It's like, oh, it's a president. I'll just put in Roosevelt, and I have double the chance of getting the right answer. It was, in fact, a Roosevelt. All right. Who was the voice of Rocky in Chicken Run? Who was the voice of Rocky in Chicken Run? I did not know he was a voice actor, but it makes sense. Lots of famous actors and actresses become voice actors for an easy gig. Go talk and you'll make money. It's not very hard. Anybody know who was the voice of Rocky in Chicken Run? Sylvester Stallone sounds like a good answer. Thanks for the wholesome. Millie 77. I appreciate it. But it wasn't Sylvester Stallone. Tony, as well as the Pip 78, as well as Sir Salon. Gets it right. Colonel Mays even knows. It was Mel Gibson. It was Mel Gibson. Alrighty. Who in 2004 became the first person to become a bill? Oh, I've read that. Sorry, I just asked that like a few days ago. What writer was who produced two booklets for comic relief under the name of Newt Scamander and Kenilworth Wisp? Anybody know? Who produced two booklets for comic relief under the names Newt Scamander and Kenilworthy Wisp? Thanks for the silver. Not Edmund Fitzgerald, though. Just name a famous author, and you'll probably be right. There we go. J.K. Rowling. I don't know. Maybe my other slip-ups helped you guys guess it, but yes, it was in fact a J.K. Rowling. Yeah, CT Rock. Thanks for the silver. Alrighty. This is the last question, guys. My name is Mike the Canadian. I hope you've enjoyed. Again, if you're on Reddit, go to r/generous trivia. If you're on both platforms, go there. That's where I update you every day. And if you're on YouTube, please subscribe. I'm kind of stuck on 111. So get a few more subscribers on YouTube. That would be awesome. I'm going to release my first short, hopefully today or tomorrow. So it's 1 minute of trivia. Watch it and support the channel. That'd be awesome. All right. What did Amsterdam cab drivers have to sell from machines in their cars beginning January 2001? What did Amsterdam cab drivers have to sell from their machines in their cars beginning in January 2001? I guessed this. I can't believe it. Not marijuana tulips, but Tony and Mr. Monster. Anybody from Reddit? Explain. Not weed. No, it was Tony and Mr. Monster. Get it right with condoms, and it's actually the answer at Sir Sirloin. There we go. Condoms was the answer, guys. Alrighty, guys. I hope you enjoyed this session of trivia. Thanks for hanging out. I enjoy doing this. So I'm not back today, guys. I might come later at night and maybe do a calm down version of this or whatever, but maybe not. So tomorrow, 9 a.m., I'm pretty sure I'll be on again. So we'll see you then. If not before, have a good day, guys. We'll see ya. Bye now. And there we go. See ya, YouTube.